Hello everyone, my name is RonanX, and today I'm going to be bringing a new tech that was recently discovered not too long ago. We've known about this tech for some time, but we haven't, I haven't actually labbed it out enough because I haven't really had the time to. I spent a little bit of this time this morning to mess around with it, and it's definitely something that I feel is going to be meta-defining for Ken. So, it's something that's sort of like pivot canceling, but it's a little more complex. So if you guys don't know what pivot canceling is, pivot canceling is whenever you pretty much can slide with like a forward tilt or something like that, and it goes much farther than when you do a dash. Like this is a normal dashing forward tilt. Now this is a pivot cancel forward tilt. See the difference? Pretty big, right? Pretty much what I'm doing to do this is I'm dashing forward, hitting back, and hitting forward on the C-stick when I hit back. And when I do this, I get a sliding tilt. You can do it with hard forward tilt as well. But that's not the tech that I discovered. That's pretty much basic knowledge at this point. What I've discovered is how to do a pivot cancel with my light up tilt, down tilt, and the hard variations of these moves. And it looks like this. Pretty good, right? Like, that's going to help Ken's approach game much, like, way more than it was in the past. Because before, we could run up with tilts, but, I mean, look at how much range we had when we had dash tilts compared to if we pivot cancel it. Like, look at that. Like, there's a huge difference there. In the midst of me finding this tech, I also found a new option select out of hard up tilt and light up tilt into crescent. So it was a tech discovered in a tech, pretty much. So pretty much what happens is whenever you do the this weird pivot cancel with hard up tilt, if you hold the A button, you end up getting crescent kick, and you don't have to do the input for crescent kick. See, what I'm doing is I'm doing the tech, and then I'm holding A. So, okay, before I get any farther, let me explain how this tech works. So as I explained, how you pivot cancel is you dash forward, you hit back, and you hit forward on the C-stick, right? Well, in this case, if I want to do a running hard up tilt at Ganon right now, I dash forward, but when I hit back, I don't just hold back, I hold back, but I hit the bottom left notch on my controller. So if you're holding a GameCube controller right now, look down at your controller, and you can see there's this little hexagon thing, and there's like corners. At the bottom left corner is where, when you snap back, you need to put your C-stick. And whenever you want to do the hard up tilt part with your, that was with your analog stick, excuse me. Whenever you do the pivot cancel and you hit back, you hit the bottom left notch in your analog, on your analog stick. But whenever you do that, at the same time, you want to hit the top right notch on your C-stick. So pretty much it's like your analog stick and your C-stick are going the opposite way, if that helps. And then when you do that, you get this, right? If you just flick the C-stick, you get up tilt, like light up tilt, like this, okay? And for your light down tilt, it's pretty much the same except the opposite direction. Kind of think of it like you're making an X with your two sticks, pretty much. Except whenever I do hard down tilt, whenever I snap back, I hit the top left notch on my analog stick, and I hit the bottom right notch with my C-stick at the same time. And I get a sliding hard down tilt. And as you can see, I'm doing this pretty consistently. So super useful stuff. And again, to get the option select with hard up tilt, you just hold A. And as you see, out of like light up, with light up tilt, I already get a combo started, and I don't have to do the input. That is so good because it makes your life so much easier whenever you actually land the hit. You can just hold the A button, and you'll get crescent kick. This is big, guys. This is really big. But another thing I want to talk about with that option select is what we can do on shield. Okay, so check this out. This is what it looks like whenever you hit shield with this. See, that was me whenever I tried to do the input crescent version, and I got Shoryuken, right? Whoops. There it is. Look how much shield damage that does. And because of how far back that pushes Ganon, like, I think I'm pretty much out of grab range right now. I think he might be able to grab me, I'm not sure. But if I'm right on top of him when I do it... Oops. It shield pokes. So that's a guaranteed shield poke, and now, like, Hard Crescent doesn't have too much lag after a hit, I don't think. And we could probably just keep our pressure up as well. If not, I mean, they have a small shield, so now they're going to be scared to shield, and we can just get, like, pretty much just get in. Because look at that shield damage. If they don't have a fully charged shield, like, this could be a shield break setup. But if you space the hard up tilt on their shield, it won't shield poke. See? But if you're on top of them, you'll get a shield poke. So if you don't space it, you'll get a shield poke. If you get right on top of them, which, honestly, the shield poke might be worth it. So yeah, guys, that's a new tech for you guys to practice, but just so I, give you something to give you a way to practice this, something I do is I turn on, give us 2 CPUs so I don't have auto lock. Like, where I can turn around. The reason I do this is because this way I can practice doing the input in different directions. Like if I want to practice going left with this tech, I can do that. And then I can just, go right and do it the same way. So I can just kind of go back and forth and practice it. Because it's really important to practice this tech going both directions, because you might be really good at doing it from the left but not from the right. Like me right now, I'm still struggling going to the left right now. But this is how I've been practicing it today. But yeah, super useful stuff, guys. I hope this was useful to you. I don't really have a montage for this because this was something I just discovered today. But in time, I will definitely have that. I'm still working on the neutral guide, guys. I know that I have been putting this off for almost a month. But the main reason I've been doing that is because I keep on discovering new stuff to implement into Ken's neutral. So, like, I don't want to rush and make a neutral guide that'll be outdated within, like, 5 months from now. I want to make sure that all the information I give you guys is spot on and will last for the rest of the meta, pretty much. But yeah, guys, that's what I got right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and what I'm doing here. If you guys haven't taken a look at my Twitch channel, please do that. That's where I get most of my support. Same thing with hitting me up with a follow on Twitter. I post all my lab findings. I posted this on Twitter not too long ago. My handle is RonanX1819 on both of those platforms. Thank you guys so much. I'm RonanX, and I'll see you in my next video.